Hi everyone, how are you all doing? I hope that you're keeping well. I'm just about to record a workout, going to upload it, and you can do it in your own time, either tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, or into next week. It's a lovely one today. We're going to do 2 exercises back to back, and just repeat that for 2 rounds. Now if you want to do an extra round, feel free to do so, and again we're going to work with reps of 10, and again if that's too much, just come back to 8 reps, or if you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can go up to 12 reps. We're going to take a little breather in between before moving on to our next little set of exercises. We have 4 sets of exercises, and then we have our core, and we will have 3 core exercises. So again, have your mat ready, just your dumbbells. Some exercises will be a little bit more challenging than others, so just work with how your body feels, and don't overdo it. So like all the time, we're going to do that famous little warm up just to get the muscles nice and warm, and then we're going to go into our little workout. I'll go through the exercises first, and then we'll be ready to repeat that for our second little round. We'll go nice and smoothly with it. Okay, so we're going to start off and we're going to sweep that floor big circle. So for 4, for 3, 2, and for 1. Now we're going to leave those 2 hands up, and we're going to squat right down. Keep the arms up as long as you can, and we're going to release that left hand, look up at the right, and the opposite. Let's go for 1 more. So right up, squat right down, and release up, right up. From there, we're going to go around the world, 3 each way. 1, 2, 3, big circle to the opposite. If you want to go to the floor with the circle, you can, and touch the floor. That's it. Now we're going to go to the knees, so that little circle. So again, 4 each way. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, the little shoulders. So let's bend the knees, circle. 4, 3, 2, 1, and back. 4, 3, 2, and for a 1. Okay, we're going to step out to the side and power back. So 4 for 3, 2, and 1, and the opposite side. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to do our little rotations. Nice breath out. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in there and alternate up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay in there and across the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hugging that knee in. So 4 for 3. In and up. That's it for 2. And 1 more. Rotations of those little hips, hands, and circle. 4, 3, 2, and 1, and switch. Full rotation. 4, 3, 2, and for 1. We're going to touch the floor and reach right up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And into the shoulders, so coming right back. 4, up to the ears. 3, 2, and 1, and forward. 4, 3, 2, and 1. If you're able to do inchworms, you can use your chair and have that as support. We're going to walk right out into that high plank position, stretch everything out, and if you have to, like me, bend the knees, come right back in, hands over the head. Go for 2 more. Right down, walk right out, and right back in. And 1 more. Nice and controlled, and right back in. And right, I'm going to finish on some butt kicks, just nice low impact ones. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and relax. Okay, brilliant. So our first exercise is going to be our floor press. So again, nice and controlled with this one, and I'm going to show you how to do it. We're going to be doing little reps of 10. When we come back up from the floor press, we're going to go straight into a double rack squat. We're just going to be holding our dumbbells and coming right back up. It's going to be 10 of each, and then we'll take a breather. So for the floor press, make sure you have your mat. So take your time. We won't start the reps until I show you the exercise first. So to make sure that you can see it properly and that you've got the nice form of doing it. So again, dumbbells that feel comfortable, that's not too heavy, that you can actually lift over your head when you're lying down. If you can't lift them over your head when you're lying down, they're too heavy, which means you would need somebody there to help you. So make sure they're not too heavy. So if I couldn't lift these up off the floor, it would mean they're too heavy. If you have adjustable dumbbells like I have, make sure that the little hooks that's keeping them in place are nice and secure. They don't fall off and hit you in the face. So if I couldn't lift these up here, they'd be too heavy. I'd need somebody behind as a spotter to help me. So your little form is going to be starting in this position like that V, and then to here, barely touching the floor, and then powering back up, okay? So we're going to go for 10 reps. So get your little position sorted first, and then we will go. So start position over the chest. Okay, so 10 reps. Squeeze the shoulder blades into the floor. So right down, 10, and up. 9. Good. 3 done. Up for 4. For 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. One more. And for 10. Okay, drop them down nice and gently. Take your time getting back up. So we've got our double rack squat, but that's okay. We can take our time. Just reset. Don't just rush into it and hurt yourself. So we're going to go straight into 10 of those, keeping them up at the shoulders. Bend the knees when you're picking up your weights. Feet are shoulder width. Okay, bring them up to the shoulders. And we're going to squat right down, locking those feet in. Just going to move that mat over a small bit. Okay, so locking the feet in. So 3, 2, and 1. So 10. Just to here, no press. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2 more. Last one. And take a breather. Okay, great work. So drop that down. They're going to be ready then again for our little floor press again. You take your breather, so you can take either 45 seconds or 60 seconds for that little breather before we do that again. We're going to repeat that again. So usually I would do 2 rounds, but if you want, you can do 3 rounds, okay? So again, we're going to go back to that floor press again, taking our time, getting our little position, and again we're going to work for 10 reps and then go straight into that little squat. So just make sure the dumbbells, that you have somebody there to help you if you can't lift them up over your head. So again, check your dumbbells are secure, especially the adjustable ones after each time you use them. Okay, perfect. So have a look at my little watch here. So we're going to get ready to go again. Near enough, 60 seconds rest there now. So coming right up. So 3, 2, and 1. So right down, power up. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Take your time now, just rest them down before you get right back up. Take your time getting up, there's no panic. Okay, because now we're going to go on to our little double rack squat, and again it's going to be 10 reps, getting our dumbbells ready. Take your time though, doesn't matter if there's a few seconds while you get yourself sorted, okay? Just take your time, we're going to be doing 10. You can get your own 10 if you're not with me on them. Okay, so 3, 2, and 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. And take a breather. Well done. Okay, great work. So it's a hot day. Just make sure you're sipping on your water. You can get rid of the mats for now. Okay, great work. So taking that little breather now, we're going to take 60 on this one, and we're going to get ready for our second little set of exercises. So the next one's going to be a snatch. So again, 1 dumbbell, can challenge yourself a little bit. We're going to come down to the center and we're going to power it up over our head, keeping it in line and making sure that we're nice and secure on the web. So we're going to come down and we're going to power it up and bring it back to the shoulder. Bend the knees, go back to the center and power it up. When we're finished with that, we're going to go straight into 10 hammer curls. So again, feet shoulder width, keeping them here, we're going to curl. And then slowly down. Hammer curl, up for 2. And slowly down, okay? So you can have that ready because we're going straight into it. And we're going to repeat that for 2 little rounds. We have 15 seconds now. So it is a little bit tougher. So we have 10 seconds, get ready for that snatch. Just check those dumbbells after each time. Okay, so 10. 3, starting off on the right. On the next round we can do the left. 3, 2 and 1. So up for 10. To the shoulder. 2 done. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more for 10. Okay, we're going to grab our other dumbbell. Straight into our 10 hammer curls. 3, 2 and 1. 10. Control. 9. 8. Breathe out to the top. 7. These are noisy. For 6. Good. For 5. Into our last 4. Good. Let's get 3. 2 more. Last 1. And take a breather. Well done, that's a tough one. Okay, taking that nice breather, making sure they're secure. And again, putting the clock on for our 60. And then we have the opposite side. You're doing great. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, take your time now. Keep sipping on the water. Just going to turn on this fan here. It is quite warm. So again, we've got 10 reps on the left, into the hammer curls again, and then we've our next little set then after that. So you're flying it, okay? So the next, after this set, we have an upright row. So that means 2 dumbbells, or remember just a kettlebell. We're going to be doing 10. I'm going to be using a kettlebell, but if you're using your dumbbells, you can just bring them up here and slowly down. If the 2 of them is too much, just drop 1 down. If it's wide enough here, you can just hold 1. But I'm going to be using a kettlebell because it is a little bit handier, and just to use it that way, okay? And then I'll show you the next exercise then after that, okay? So getting ready now for our little snatch on the opposite side. 3, 2 and 1. So 10, take your time. Follow through with the head. 2, keep it in line with the way up so it doesn't hurt your shoulder. Bend the knees. 3, breathe out. 4, engage the core. For 5, breathe out. That's it, we've 6 now. Good. Into our last 4. For 3. 2 more. Last 1. Okay, take your time now with the hammer curl. Can be a little bit challenging. If it gets too much, just do 5 and 5 and come back in when you're ready. 3, 2 and 1. 1. Just making sure these dumbbells are okay sometimes. 2, they get a bit loose. Okay, for 3. Good. For 4. For 5. Good. For 6. That's it. For 7. Nearly there. For 8. Okay, for 9. Last one for 10. Well done, and take a breather. Okay, good work. Good work. Okay, so we can drop that down. So for our next one, it's going to be your upright row if you're using your dumbbell. Like I have the kettlebell here. So again, I'm going to be holding it. Take your breather now, 60 seconds. Going to come up for 10 and down. And then we're going to move that over to the side. And we're going to do some frog jumps with dumbbells. If these are too challenging, make sure the dumbbells are not too heavy. But we're going to take our time because we're going to be alternating for 10. It's going to be 10, 9, and so on. So it won't be too hard because we'll be alternating, okay? So take your time with these ones. We have another 30 seconds now. Going into that upright row. So just take your time now. Getting your kettlebell or your dumbbells ready. So remember, it's 2 dumbbells just to shoulder height. If it's 1, again, shoulder height, hold in the center, you have enough room. Or if you have a kettlebell, you can use that as well. And it's warm. Okay, so we're going to go in 10 seconds. I'm going to see how I get on with this because it is a little bit heavy. If I have to drop down, you keep continuing until you get your 10 reps, okay? 3, 2, and 1. 10. 9. Breathe out. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Breathe out. 3. Dig in 2. Don't strain. Last one. Breathe out. And drop that down. Going into those little frog jumps. Going to alternate. So again, make sure they're not too heavy. We're going to take our time though. So we're jumping out and bring the dumbbell into the center. If that's too much, what I want you to do is leave out the hop, come to the side, and then switch over to the opposite side with that knee bent. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. 10, 9, bend the knees, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Okay, good. So that one's not too hard. Depending though, dumbbells are quite heavy, they can be challenging. So take your time to tie this lace because we have that round to do again with that upright row. So you can see how it's still very challenging with 2 rounds. To make it really hard, what you don't have to do is do 3. That would be really hard now and challenging, but you can always push yourself to what you feel, okay? Take your time though. Find these laces get loose when I start hopping. I suppose they're not the proper little runners either. Okay, take your time now, listen to the body. Okay, so again we've got that upright row coming again, and then into our little frog jumps. Okay, so take your time now. We've got another 10 seconds. Okay, so we're going to go for 10 again. 10 reps. Okay, let's get ready. Nice solid feet. 3, 2, and 1. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2, last one. Ooh. And into the frog jumps. Definitely sweating now. Last time doing these for 10. Are we ready? Jump out. 10. Let's not think about it too much. 2 done. 3. Bend the knees. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And well done. Okay, great work. Brilliant work. Okay. Setting the clock. Take your time now. So for the next one, light dumbbells, and then we're going on the floor to do mountain climbers. So for the next one, it's going to be, I'm just going to get my 4s, I think, yeah. Okay, so it's going to be, oops, daisy. It's going to be 4 lateral, 4 front, and 4 flies. So 4 lateral is going to be coming out to the side. 4 fours, let me see if I have 4. No, 5. 5, 10, 15, yeah. So coming out for 5, up for 5, and over for 5. So that's going to be a bit challenging. It's only going to be 2 rounds. And then we have our mountain climbers. And then we're going to go on the floor for those for 30 seconds. Okay, so you're going to be on the floor here. Going to take a step back and we're going to do them as fast as slow. If the floor is too much, you've got your worktop, couch, you've got your coffee table in the sitting room, the stairs, windowsill, a box. So you've loads of stuff that's a bit higher, okay? So we're going to do 5, 5, 5, straight into 30 seconds of mountain climbers, and then take a breather. I'm going to have the watch ready though on the floor because we're going to be going straight in. So for this one, not too heavy on these particular 3 exercises. It's a very hard exercise to progress in, so just add more reps if you're ever doing it. But just watch the weight that you don't strain yourself. Okay, so 5 lateral, leading from the upper arm here. 3, 2, and 1. So 5, little bend, corner to corner of your room. 2, not too high shoulder height. 3, 4, barely touching the legs on the way down for 5. Going straight to front, keep them together. Shoulder height, barely touching. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Remember our fly, bend the knees, close the car door, chest parallel, bending the elbows on the way out, wall to wall. 3, 2, and 1. 5, shoulder height. 4, bend. 3, on the way out. That's it. 2, last one. Onto the floor. Mountain climbers, 30 seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Start off as nice and slow, and you can speed it up to your level. Good. Knees straight in. That's it. Just meeting the other foot at the back, like as if we're running. Good. 15 seconds. 20 seconds now. Last little bit. 5 seconds. Into our last 4, 3, 2, 1. Reset. Great going. Okay. Fantastic. We have one more round to do. I have the clock on 60 seconds here. And we're going to repeat that again. And then we have our core exercises, which is going to be plank shoulder taps. Again, they can be done at a higher surface, as long as you're in the high plank position. We are going to do bicycle crunch, again, on the floor. If you can't do bicycle crunch, you can do your alternating one, or you can do your side crunch with the dumbbell here. And then we have a reverse crunch, and I'll show you that one. If you can't do that lying down, just do your plank up against the wall, walk your 3 feet out, and just do your plank at the wall, okay? Right, we have 20 seconds, 5, 5, and 5 again, and then we're going to go straight into our mountain climbers, and then we're sticking with our 10 reps for our core exercises, and we're going to do 10 reps, and I'll show you the reverse crunch, which is the very last one. Okay, getting ready in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So 5, that's it. For 4, see, okay, so I'm corner to corner, that's it. Okay, I'm not bringing them out to the side. 2 more. Last one, out on front for 5. For 4, that's it. For 3, for 2, 1 more, shoulder height, to reverse fly for 5. Bend the knees, close the car door, hug the shoulders back. Are you ready? That's it, we are. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into our mountain climbers, 30 seconds of work. The last of our strength before our core. 30 seconds. Just getting the legs moving as best you can. As fast or slow. I'll tell you when there's 10 seconds, you might want to speed it up a small bit. We've 10 done now, we've got another 20 to go. We're halfway there now. Keep it going. You're doing brilliant, that's it. 10 seconds and counting now. Remember the feeling? That's it, keep digging. 5 seconds, we have it in the bag. Keep going, finish line, keep going. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Woo! Okay, take your time now, because we're going to go through those core exercises. I'm just going to move some of this out of the way so we can get ourselves ready. Okay, so dumbbells can all go away. We don't need those now. And then we're going to get straight into our little ones, core exercises. So again, 10 reps, and we're going to do 2 little rounds. So again, take your time. If you can't do any of them, just go back to one of the ones that you do remember with the standing up ones. So we have plank shoulder taps, which can be done on the worktop, floor, couch. Then we have our bicycle crunch. Do your side ones with your weight, make it a bit harder. We're going to do them on the floor. I'm going to simplify them as well. And then we have our reverse crunch. The reverse crunch, I'm going to show you how to do that one to make it a little bit easier. Okay? So what I might do actually is go sideways actually with this one, and so you can see me as a side view instead. Okay, so we're going to go this way. Yeah, brilliant. Okay, so it's going to be 10 reps, so I don't even need the clock. So the first one is the plank shoulder tap. So remember, keep the feet a bit wider at the back. Okay, bum down, and we're going to tap the shoulder, pause after each one. Then we're going to lie down. You can simplify the bicycle crunch. So to make it a bit easier, you can just bring the knee to the opposite side. Otherwise, to make it a bit harder, we keep the foot and the leg off the floor. And then the reverse crunch is we're going to push the ceiling up, drop the feet back down again. Hands can be here, hands can be here to make it a bit harder. Watch the back. So we're going to push the ceiling up, drop back right down. Push the ceiling up and right back down. So 10 reps. So we're going to start with our high plank shoulder tap for 10, okay? Alternating. So we're going to keep the feet wide at the back, bum down, 3, 2, and 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, into the bicycle crunch. Remember, if you're simplifying it, you're going to come across like 10, 9, 8. I'll do the harder ones, okay? So 3, 2, and 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into our reverse crunch. 3, 2, and 1. 10, drop it down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, push the ceiling, 3, wash the back, 2, 1 more, and take a breather. Whew. Okay, great work. We have 1 round to go. I am sweating, but a good sweating. Okay, take your time, go back again. Are we ready? So plank shoulder taps, 3, 2, and 1. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Into our bicycle crunch. Are we ready? 3, 2, back in on the floor. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Into our reverse crunch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Stay on the floor. We do a small bit of our cool down on the mat. Okay, so to make sure that you can see me okay. Perfect. Okay, so what we're going to do is hug both knees into the chest. So hug them both in. So for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release the left flat on the floor. Keep the right knee in. And then from there, just let it fall over to the opposite side. In that 90 degrees, just let it fall down gently, hip up towards the ceiling, hands down by your side here. Come back to the center, release, and the opposite side. That's it. So just give it that hug in and release it over. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so keep the feet a bit wider, knees a bit wider, and we're just going to bring that little rotation in, just falling over to the side. Hips up towards the ceiling as best you can, and to the opposite. If you want, you can just move the head in the opposite direction and the hip up towards the ceiling as best you can. That's it. Going for 5 more. For 4, for 3, for 2, and 1 more. Okay, so the figure of 4, just stretch out the glutes, so just bring the right over the left knee, and the 2 little hands in here and lie right back down. You feel a nice stretch in your bum. 3, 2, and 1. Gently release that foot down. That's it. And to the opposite side, 2 hands, nice and controlled, bring it right in. So for 3, 2, and for 1. Drop that foot down and release. We're going to come up to sitting position. Okay, going to bring that right over the left. That left hand, give it a hug and bring it over the opposite side. That knee in towards that shoulder, give it a nice hug. Oh, lovely. And the opposite. Nice little stretch. And bring it right in. Oh, that's lovely. Nice and controlled. Okay, keep 2 feet together as best you can and just the knees, and just bring them out gently. So 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're going to come on to our knees. We're going to stretch out that back. So we're going to do our cat-cow. So hands onto the shoulders, knees onto the hips. We're going to inhale here, bring the back down, and then on the exhale, you're going to round the back. Exhale here. Right up again, elongate the head towards the wall. Exhale. Breathe out. Inhale and exhale. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. From there, just keep the knees a bit wider. Just rest everything down. Elbows down, everything. If you get a cramp in your foot, just release it like I do. Okay, nice and controlled. 3 big belly breaths. Breathe into the belly. Exhale, breathe out. And again. And exhale. We're going to slowly come back up to standing, because we're just going to just stretch the upper, because we've done all the lower there. Bring the right behind the left and reach. Over to the center and down. Release left behind the right and reach. And the center, nice and controlled. Open that chest nice and wide. Inhale and breathe out, look over to your little hand. Inhale and exhale. That nice hug, and the head over in the opposite direction to the opposite side. Back to the rotations with the 4 to the center for the 3, for 2, and for 1. And just rock or roll right down to the center here, and again with the head, just the yes and over for the no, and right back up. Just stretch out that back nice and slow. That's it, right down. Hands in the center, just yes and no, and slowly, slowly back up. Just stretch out those wrists, so bring the palm right down, your thumb towards you, and then the opposite. And the same with the opposite side, and the thumb. You can do that as many times, just a nice little stretch. I'm going to finish with our little inhale, reach out and exhale, and I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. It was lovely, 33 minutes. It's not a long workout, it's definitely one that you'll be able to fit in. I really, really enjoyed it. I feel so much better for doing it. And again, if you just feel like doing 8 reps, feel free to do that, or if you want to do an extra round, fair play to you, but that was challenging and it was really good. So remember, keep in touch so I can help you as best I can. As I said before, communication is key, and if I don't hear from you, I don't know how you're feeling or how your plan is going. I hope you have a lovely weekend. It's a bank holiday weekend, so do something nice for yourself. It doesn't have to be exercise, but you always have to take care of yourself, and we'll catch up real soon. If you do the workout, I would love to know, and enjoy it. Have a lovely weekend, take care, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye.